Hello, Jman here, and welcome back to the Outer World Spatial Choice Edition. Last we left off, we just got done dealing with a bunch of crazy stuff. We took down, what is his name? Someone from accounting. It's Charles. Charles from accounting. Okay. I took down Charles from accounting. I even found where Lucky was. Apparently, he was being stupid, trying to figure out if Adrenatine was making the candidates extremely smart. But in reality, it kind of didn't matter because as soon as he did it, got his arm ripped off, and what is this? A secret hideout. But let's get into it. Going on Space Trust property. Halt! The passage is exclusive to members of the Secret Society of Super Science Sidekicks. To gain access to the Sacred Sanctum, you must prove you're a true and worthy fan of imitatable, inestimable, incomparable Ace Exterminator. Arcanable Excelsior. What? Interested? Find us the following locations and demonstrate your worth. By the marvelous mustache of Excelsior, Morris Wanting SMC Observatory, Virgil Sharp Gorgon Mines, Birdie Sharp HIA Maintenance Entrance, and Eustace Kim Waste Processing Ravine. Goodness. The dialogue between dead men. Thank you for using genocide. Yeah, I already know. To those who came after. Walton M. Gorgon's gone to hell, and we don't expect it to come back. So, the Secret Society of Super Science Sidekicks are shipping out while there's still ships to catch, and we're leaving our replica PET behind. We can't say it's what we wanted, not after all the stuff we churned through to make it. But it's what our fearless leader, their inmatable, I'm not saying inmatable Archibald Excelsior would have asked us. Now, if you're reading this, that means you're a scavenger. Scavenging takes daring, gumption, and a dash of rank. Reckless stupidity. Just the kind of qualities Archibalds, Archbolds, I'm just gonna say Archbolds, I don't even know, been knowing to prize, and just the kind of person worthy of our PET. The best and only prototype, past extermination Trenchon, in all of Halcyon. If you want it, friend, it's yours. All you gotta do is pass our test and prove yourself a fan of Archibald's Excelsior. Ace Exterminator. Law, speed, and good luck. By the by the marvelous mustache of Excelsior, Maurice. Alright. Man. Hold on. Alright. So, good lord. Okay. Well, the first one is actually down here, so I just need to walk back.
Much later.
Those researchers sure know how to pick them. Let's grab that comic and get.
Alright. Here's one of them. Some fish sticks. Hi, Dr. Kim. I hope everything's alright down there in the chem lab waste processing ravine. I know it gets a little smelly, what with the garbage and toxic goo pits and all, so I just wanted to make sure you're A-okay. With Virgil's blessing, I've prepared a revised schedule outlining the remainder of the package's production cycle. You'll note that your propellant solution is blocking Virgil's completion of the package's metal casing. Uh-oh. Would you maybe be able to come visit me so we can go over the timeline in detail? I'm in a little office just off the top level exit from HIA. Can't miss it. Let me know if I'm here to help you. Let me know I'm here to help you. By the marvelous mustache of Excelsior, Birdie Sharp. Okay. Pick up the exhilarating adventures of Archibald Excelsior issue 4. Okay, this is issue 4 of 4. You know, I'm gonna read this all back. I think I can. Can I go back and read this? Journal. Yep, exhilarating. Yeah, I'm gonna read these all back when I get them. so that I can read them in order. Cause that's number 4. All right, let's get out of here. Well, oh my god, I'm freezing. Okay, here's the second one. How did I not even notice this when I came in here the first time? And died multiple times doing so. Nightlight. Oh, nightlight. Watch where you shine that lamp. Uh. How? What? How? Bruh. You know, me being dumb, I was pretty sure 100% that when it said nightlight, I'm supposed to be able to like flick this on and then I'm supposed to like get me a light going. That's what I thought. Apparently, I thought wrong. But I got +1 perception. That's all that matters. Doesn't the goggles also get perception as well? No, you lose perception. How do you lose perception? How how does goggles obstruct your vision? You know what? I don't care. Put this on. I got a new object. It's all good. That's all that matters.
This has got to be one of those research sites we're looking for.
Yep.
It's sort of lonesome, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Fortunately. And also, unfortunately, the guy that was here died from a mantisaur, most likely. Or marauder, because there are marauders in here. Virgil, Morris Watson, datapad. Making progress on the graph plating for the package, though not nearly as fast as you'd like, given the spin rate of Gorgon. The anomaly I've been observing is only present in the sky 3 hours out of the every 24. 3 hours out of every 24. Doesn't help that I have to readjust my telescope every couple minutes to keep tabs on the slippery bastard. Come by my workstation outside the manufactory dome when you got a minute. The data this thing is throwing off is strange as all get out. Be ashamed to compromise the package with a misplaced 0, right? By the way, I checked on Eustace. Eustace. It doesn't seem like Eustace. I don't know. The fumes aren't doing him any favors. We ought to get him out of there as soon as we can. How's your sister coming with the schedule? By the marvelous mustache of Excelsior, Maurice. P.S. You gotta tell Birdie to stop bringing me food. If I have to eat another darn can of saltuna fillets, I'm gonna hurl. Okay, this is number 2. Now let's go to the next one. I didn't know. How do you even get back there? What? There's a whole way back here? How have I never discovered this? There's stuff in here, ain't there? What in the world is this place? Okay, this is Birdie's site. What is that growling? The exterior is sealed. A lot of that 0G brew that clearly doesn't work. I thought it was a ladder. Well, let's head on
You
in.
see a comic anywhere in all this mess?
Yeah, I'll find it. Alright. Just pick all this stuff up. Alright, Virgil Sharp's datapad. Birdie. Law darn it, Birdie. What I tell you about pestering Maurice, he's not interested. If you scare him off the project, you're gone. I don't care if you're my kid sister. We need his research. We don't need you. Got it? Good. I took a look at the preliminary schedule you sent over. You got all the tasks tracked, but the timing is off. For one thing, you have me finishing the metal casings fabrication after the package is supposed to be completed. To be complete. Find me at my workstation in the mines near OCI when you get off shift. I'll go over the rest of my criticisms in person. By the marvelous mustache of Excelsior, Jill. P.S. How long we have to keep saying that? It's ridiculous. So they working on the weapon. Number 3. Ooh, level up. Well, I'm already like I don't need to be that much. I don't care about lie or intimidate really. I need to get all this up. Medical is at hold on. Medical is at 80. Ooh, as long as Nyoka's with me, I unlock the 4th mixing for my inhaler. Nice. Okay. So I guess I might as well, because I already got that in mind. Let's see. Let's put the rest in medical. Why not? And now... What? I thought I got it, right? I guess it doesn't really count. Even though it should count, it doesn't count. Technically, I'm still at 66. Yeah, I need to get all those up. Yeah. Still locked out. Oh well. But, let's get that last one. Alright. Oh, I didn't even notice this path. I'd rather not deal with all these explosives. Explosives everywhere. Explosives on the walls. Kind of scared to even walk forward.
Well, this is a bit over the top, don't you think?
Definitely.
Watch your step, Captain. Traps there, there, over there. Well, just about everywhere.
Yeah, they are everywhere. I hear a phonograph in here too. Assault rifle Mark III. Is that Mark III better? 121. What's mine doing? 105. Oh, so my stuff is garbage. Okay. Yep, let's keep that then. What's this phonograph about?
We call them marauders. Like they have some kind of group identity.
There's another one too.
The name was coined in Edgewater, I think. One of the towns first hit by the Adrenatime crisis. A lonely spacer's choice outpost on the edge of a barren sea. A prime place for the company to test a disastrous new product. When the town started fraying at the edges, hardly anyone else in the colony noticed. Just like Lucian planned. I read the reports. Every missing person. Every unexpected death. A town already teetering on the edge, and Adrenatime shoved it off a cliff.
Ah, well. There you go, Pravati. I ain't gonna say nothing though.
When does man become marauder? People talk about them as if they've transformed, like they've mutated. I see it in the Aetherwave broadcasts, read it in the papers. But beneath their masks, they're only people. Dangerous people with a terrible illness, but people still. When we call a man a marauder, have we given up on him? How do we know when he's become one? How can you decide to give up on someone? Have I given up on Harvey? Who does this suffering serve, I wonder? Spacer's choice?
Wouldn't know. Wouldn't know. All I know is all these scientists are up out of there. Hold on, let me put on my light. It does absolutely nothing. Like, I'm so disappointed that it doesn't do anything. It sounded like something was over there.
Enviable setup they've got here. Stargazing with this thing would be quite a treat.
So this is the telescope thing that he had to keep adjusting for. A lot of zero brew G to stay up. And a lot of beans. What? Was that you?
Wrapped among the rocks.
Okay. What is happening here? Okay. Just gonna pretend I did not see that. Let's pick up all the good stuff before I read that. I don't know why I keep hearing growling. Eustace Kim's datapad. Maurice, I have made my peace with the chemical waste pit. It is where I belong. I think, with the refuse and dregs, the surface is distant to me. As distant as the cold stars. As distant as you are, and the rest of them. How do you fare, Maurice? Up on your vaulted perch, with the shadow of the manufacturing crown falls on you and your fine telescope. Do you think of me down here in the dark? Do any of you? My isolation has borne fruit. Propane, butane, ethane. These wild gases visit me in my dreams. They drift, they shift, they morph, and compress, and expand. Gas now, then liquid, then gas again. They've whispered to me the trick of their metamorphosis, and I have bottled it as they taught me. Come down from the shadow of the manufactory, Maurice, down to the ravine, and they will teach you their trick too. Let us at last complete the package that might finally ascend. All glory to the PET, Eustace. See, Eustace had it on lock. I don't even know. Alright, so I'm gonna read this first one. Number 1, a comic from the cult classic Ace Exterminator series, tragically cancelled after the brief 4-issue run. Scribbled in felt tip of comics spine is the word speak. In the Argerial issue, newly minted hero Archibald Excelsior is dispatched to the cloud cities of Olympus to put down a plague of ravenous mantimen, intended to take the cities for their own. Manti Mastermind Pitts, his second in command, renowned Spindle Knight, Sistak, Sisyphus, against Excelsior in hand-to-claw combat. Just when Excelsior appears to have bested his ancestral foe with the help of his handy PET, his eye is caught by Isabella, I'm stupid. Isabella, femme fatale, Menti Mastermind's dancing queen. Will our mustachioed hero survive the brush with the Spindle Knight and with love? Right. Let's read number 4. I'm at number 2. After his run-in with the Dancing Queen, proved hero Archibald Excelsior is mending his broken heart in the glitzy city of Fairview when a horde of vicious crystal cannons escaped from the laboratory of an evil unemployed scientist. As the cannons turn the city to ash and their plasma beamed eyes, Excelsior descends into the depths of the lab to put down the leader of the pack, King Alpha. The king convenes. The king convenes to sabotage Excelsior's trusty PET, and our hero is forced to fight the only weapon in reach. The skull of the King Alpha's own mother, Empress Crystalline Alpha. Will our mustachioed hero escape the king's jaws and heal his wounded heart? Number 3. After pacifying the Canish threat, rejuvenated hero Archibald Excelsior is deployed to the subterranean metropolis of Hephaestus to quell the rise of super villainous a cappella band the Sprat Pack. When a new foe arrives to stop him, Buff Hardman. What? Acquisitions agent of Super Dark Reclamation. Okay, I'm gonna do the other one. Will stop at nothing to acquire Hephaestus Mining Productive Corporation Enclave for his shadowy shipment concern. When Excelsior interferes with Handyman's plans to mind control the Sprat Pack, Hardman turns his dastardly mind control ray on Excelsior, where our mustachioed hero free his mind from Hardman's power. Why is his name Hardman? I don't know. With his newly healed heart intact? Last one. After narrowly escaping the clutches of the nefarious agent Buff Hardman. Why? Wounded hero Archibald Excelsior has a heart in turmoil, a broken PET, and no time to rest, because an ancient colossus slumbering beneath the crust of the prison planet Tartarus arises and hungers for the flesh of thousands. As the colossus lays waste in the maximum security penitentiary, Excelsior's nemesis, Hardman, returns to haunt him. Now Excelsior must face down 2 devilish foes at once. As lava encroaches on all sides, Excelsior odds look grim until a chance lightning strikes, ignites the PET, and gives Ace Exterminator a fighting chance. Will our mustachioed hero slay the giant and finally mend his broken heart? I guess we'll never know. Cause that's it. Alright, gotta unlock the secret society. And what is growling at me? What does that sound? Okay. Can I look through this? I'm guessing not. No, well, it doesn't really matter. Let's just go back there and see what's popping. Enter true fan passphrase. Okay. Oh, I've read all that, but I still don't know. Let's begin the true fan quiz. Issue 1, the Manti Man. What was the name of the Manti Mastermind second in command? It was Isabella Femme Fonte, Dancing Queen of Andres. Okay. Oh. No, that was the queen. So then it was Sassafras. Yep. Issue 2, Crystal Cannons. What improvised weapon did our illustrious leader, Archibald Excelsior, use to exterminate the King Alpha? The skull of the King Alpha's own mother. Yep. Issue 3. Agent Buff Hardman foiled Archibald's heroic plan to liberate underground metropolis of Hephaestus from the Sprat Prat doing what? Mm, tricking Archibald with his dastardly mind control ray. Okay, issue 4. How did Archibald ignite his signature weapon, the PET, and put the titular giant down for good? A bolt of lightning from above. That's why you read.
This must have been where those researchers had their hideout.
I'm getting everything in here. Okay. Got some cream. Cream is good. Taking that. Ooh, and that. Before I get this PET, because it's going to be real. Mock apple cider. Oh, I'm taking a ciggy. Did that say, I didn't read it. I'm going to have to go back in the recording. But I think that just said 2,000 bits. The PET. Okay. The PET. This lovingly handcrafted replica energy axe bears a striking resemblance to the pest control tool wielded by the pulp legend Archibald Excelsior. With his famed PET in hand, the immalleable Excelsior exterminated a plague of Mantimen, a horde of crystal cannons, and a pack of super villainous singing sprats, and a molten giant the size of a mountain. All while nursing a broken heart. Only a true fan could have crafted such an improbable weapon. We're gonna need to test this out. I like special delivery, but let me see what this is about. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Let me swap out. Pull it back. Oh, that is real. Unfortunately, I don't use weapons. I gotta see what this bad boy can do. But I don't use weapons that often, though. So even if I do use it and block it, it's not really gonna do much for me. But oh well. I'll check it out. Well, I think I'm actually done with Gorgon for all side missions. Now all that's left, well, no. That one mission, the Electric Fling, still needs to be done. And I need to do the... Oh man, I need to get rid of my inventory. Yeah, I need to do that again. Alright, here's the transmission tower. I believe I was already here before. Couldn't do nothing though. Directory locate facility staff. Mostly Clarence, the same mostly Clarence that I kept seeing in all the terminals. Thank you for your diligent commitment to personnel tracking and surveillance. Oh, cool. Okay, where is he at?
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting, and they had to hire a new one.
Oh my god. If I only read it, it will tell me how to do it. Because I'm not even supposed to be on Gorgon to get this done. I need to go to Byzantium. To even start that, I need to go to Byzantium. That means I can't even go into there or there. Great. Well. Okay, that's Byzantium and that's Byzantium as well. Well, it looks like we're actually going to Byzantium. Because I can't do nothing else on Gorgon. Yeah, this is why you read. Do that at close, right?
Sam, my vacuum tubes require evacuating. No, not those. The ones in port. Yes, there. Thank you. And while you're at it, could you switch my binaries to that? Exactly. I haven't felt this clean and efficient since Captain Hawthorne installed my subalternate auxiliary backup processor. Captain, transmission request from Ambrose Manor.
Really? I guess the meaning wants an update. Patch her through.
Captain, imagine my surprise when I saw the Unreliable leaving Gorgon with so much urgency and purpose. Tell me you found Mother's journal. I'm positively dying for good news.
Someone warned me to stay away from Gorgon, then locked the place down.
Someone? You mean someone still has access to the facility? Oh, after all this time. Who was it?
Could be an agent from Space of Choice who doesn't appreciate spies. We didn't have a chance to exchange pleasantries.
Drat. Make sure you have eyes on the back of your head. I doubt we've seen the last of this human vexation. If I know Spacer's Choice, getting past the lockdown will be more complicated than just hitting a big red button. You'll need authorization, and layers of it.
Are you familiar with Gorgon's old research staff?
I seem to recall that Mother worked closely with Gorgon's R&D personnel, but not close enough to invite them over for dinner and cocktails, if you get my meaning. By now, they'll have moved on with their lives. If only I could do the same.
Do you know that Gorgon was developing Adrenatime?
I knew Mother was involved with some important chemical trials, but I had no idea her pet project was Adrenatime. Adrenatime is a working man's stimulant, like a caffeinoid. Very popular at launch, though the marketing quieted down over time.
Were you aware that Adrenatime created Marauders?
What? No. I mean, there's some very morbid wording in the fine print, but I had no idea Adrenatime could make marauders out of people. That's it. That must be it. Spacer's Choice is keeping their dirty little secret about Adrenatime off the record. We have to find Mother's journal. If we don't, then Spacer's Choice gets away with murder. I only hope we aren't too late.
What would Spacer's Choice risk everything for its stimulant?
Adrenatime was touted as the working man's best friend. A drug that boosted productivity with no adverse effects. The promise of Adrenatime cannot be overstated. Exhaustion and fatigue were supposed to be obsolete. Workplace accidents would be things of the past. For whatever reason, the drug never lived up to that promise.
Could one drug really do all that?
I don't know. And thanks to Spacer's Choice, we may never find out. I know that I'd like to see a colony where the promise of Adrenatime was fulfilled. And I doubt I'm the only one.
I'm heading back out. You really know your business, Minnie.
Thank you. I certainly ought to know what I'm doing. I spent years trying to break into pharmaceuticals, professionally speaking. Mother wouldn't hear of it. She didn't think I had the wit to succeed in her line of work. Safe travels. If your leads give you any trouble, be sure and give them some trouble back, yes?
I'll keep that in mind. Be seeing you, Minnie.
Ta!
Alright, well, on to Byzantium.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Oh, I got a trophy. Paradise found.
We'll be here, Captain. Or will we? Haha. Just a little joke for you.
I don't like that. So I need Ellie and Pravati. Byzantium. I'm dressed for the part. Oh. Oh, alright. Level 30. Love that. Well, that's 97. Okay, get that up to 70. My engineering dropped though. Now my engineering is like 60. I also get the science at 80. And I'll put the rest of the engineering. Perk, okay. I'm gonna do that one. They got a perk as well. Alright, I'll choose that one. This will allow them to get back up. Good old Byzantium. Alright, here's Phineas's contact.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Roll your eyes and sigh dramatically. Yeah, Phineas sent me.
Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
The Phoenix? Let's get this over with. You have information for me?
Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
There's gotta be a way to catch the minister someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Can't you get me into minister's estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Okay, so what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
How exactly did you get involved in all this anyway?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
When they die off is a sign that something's wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like what?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
It does.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Seems pretty normal, actually.
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place.
Irregular tragedy.
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
If you ask me, the suggestion box was pretty useless to begin with.
I don't know how else people are supposed to complain about things they can't change, but that's not the point. The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
That does make sense. If you can't even fix a suggestion box, then yeah, you probably can't fix a generator, can you? Can't fix lamp posts or sewage or any other more important thing. Like auto mechanicals that's walking around, you can't fix those. Or maybe because they just didn't care. Most likely they just didn't care. Alright. Guess that's time to head into Byzantium. I need... I guess we better go get those fancy clothes. All these are refugees. Sealed? Man. What you mean, sealed?
Move along.
I'm supposed to get in. Okay, I guess I gotta go this way. Nice elevator music. All right.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
Don't you ever want a little fun?
This place actually seems clean.
You. Yeah, you. The million-bit smile. How'd you like to make it worth 10 million?
What you talking?
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying it.
There's those street smarts. Just the right amount of rough around the edges. Next time, we'll have you say that over the rim of a Trippa Stout. Product placement, baby.
What is
Listen,
a Trippa Stout?
You got an agent? Some kind of representation?
I consider myself freelance.
Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Just tell me what you're offering.
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Not so fast. First, we gotta talk about royalties.
Let's just see where this audition goes, huh? So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
I'm in.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Yeah, I don't trust that at all.
According to local legend, if you walk around the orrery 3 times, your corporate rival will die of a paper cut.
You think I'd get arrested if I climbed up on that to get a look at the gearings?
Nah, probably just shot.
Ha! You don't want to get shot. Okay, I gotta get up there. Alright. Here we go.
You, with the hips. Over here.
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it.
The most pretentious thing I'll hear all day. That's me, rugged and well-traveled.
Celeste, you've done it again. I knew from the moment I laid eyes on you that I'd found my muse. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
What Byzantium needs is a taken apart brick by brick. It's like you read my mind.
Darling, you and that brutish swagger of yours have been on my mind the moment you stepped into my studio. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
Sounds like fun. Come here.
Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me.
What's the benefit of seeing me wear it?
My dear, fashion is a performance art. An outfit without a body is like an instrument without a player. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job.
I'll see what I can do.
Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
My engineer's going on a date and she needs a fine outfit.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word. Such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense. You're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There.
She's an engineer. I think she can afford that. You think she can afford that? I meant to say that. She needs to impress her true love.
Love? That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so... precious. All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you.
6,000 to 3,000. I guess we can swing 3,000.
There are some things I simply cannot skimp on, darling. Such a lovely young lady deserves the best. Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in nearly an hour. And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
We're supposed to find spacer's gear.
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
Okay. Ah, what just happened?
I can't. What can I do for you,
What is that? Okay, there we go. What's this? 23, 84. That's also 84. Alright, well, the Oxian, the Duchess. Alright. Now there's something else we gotta do while we're here. Oh, I need to see if she needs anything else.
Where else are you going to find art?
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
Providing making every little thing perfect won't change Junlei's feelings.
I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
Alright. Now I just need to go. Let's see.
Remember that stranger I saw in the square? The one with the spacer's choices,
It's not like a pet. They got a pet Candid. That's crazy.
What's gone into Bachman?
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report. Profits are soaring, promotions abound. Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon is healthier and more productive than ever. In the coming months, Byzantium will be sure to see the many rewards reaped from your diligent labor. Once we nail down the details, I can't wait to share what's in store. For now, my friends, keep up the hard work.
That's crazy. That is the Musgrave. Yep, mostly harmless Musgrave estate.
Is it me, or could each of these homes fit all of Edgewater inside? Cannery and all.
Alright.
Welcome to the Musgrave Family Collection. Still a work in progress. If you're here for the annual Canid review, I'm afraid it's already over. Only thing going on behind those doors is good, old-fashioned lawful behavior. This greeting constitutes your confidentiality agreement. You hereby agree not to disclose the location or existence of these events. Thank you for cooperating.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, that's just so encouraging to hear. I'll just go ahead and add your comment to my permanent record. Now then, how can I help you?
I'm looking for Clarence Mostly.
Mr. Mostly is indeed attending our event, although I am disappointed to discover he did not officially enter his Canid Laplace into our competition. You should find Mr. Mosley just inside the prep room. Head inside and take the door to your left.
Alright. What is with all the secrecy? This place isn't exactly hard to find.
We find that our clients enjoy the appearance of participating in illegal activities. Secrecy contributes to a feeling of indecency.
This kind of thing's pretty common. Bijou's used to do a prison-themed night. Served fish sticks with tartarus sauce.
Oh yeah. Prison-themed night was the best. Plus, they gave away limited edition designer handcuffs. The Musgrave family collection was intended to be a gallery of fine art. And here we are, using this place to practice semi-legal canage shows. Scandalous, isn't it?
You said this place was supposed to be an art gallery. What happened?
That's privileged information. I really shouldn't tell you.
I thought you were into breaking rules.
That's a fair point. All right, I'll tell you. But just keep this between us. The Musgraves own one of Earth's largest private collections of art and literature. They were going to have the entire collection shipped all the way to Halcyon. Unfortunately, that collection never arrived. We haven't heard anything from the delivery convoy, and there's some purely hypothetical concern that the collection might be, well...
stolen?
I was going to say indefinitely delayed by unforeseen and unknowable circumstances, but yes. Let's go with that. Anyway, that's as much as I can tell you. Will there be anything else?
Nope. And with that, I'm going to have to end this episode here because I'm out of time. Next we're going to be doing is talking to Clarence and getting the information I need to go inside the building, which is a passcode. And after that, probably talking to Ellie's parents and see how they're doing. But, until next one, Jman out.